Hey everyone, bloodmako here, and this is my Shinryu video for I'm blanking on his name again. You know what? Cannot. No, I have to see his name. Kuja, right? This should be. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. He's like one of the villains that is quite sad. You know, the one that I actually pay attention. Yeah, Kuja. And for some reason I can't remember his name. But anyway, so these bosses, they're very annoying. They counter almost every element except holy, and they also counter magic attacks if I'm not wrong. But once you add that holy element in, it should stop countering. Now the issue with Ash is that she also enchants lightning. So yeah, I think this is a run where they actually counter some of my moves. I'm not sure if this was the one, but the one basically whenever Rinoa did a move or Kuja did a move, then they will counter. But as you can see, it didn't happen for this one, so I really can't remember which one was it. And this team was inspired by Excalibur, I believe. He also used this team. In fact, he did it first, but he managed to finish this in one first run. I couldn't. I'm not sure why. Yeah, maybe my calls was wrong or something like that. But yeah. Anyway, not the end of the world. I just used Penelo and Rinoa to charge up the force gauge again, and then just nuke the boss. Bit simple as that. There's also a reason why I'm not running any launch, is because you want to kill this boss together. You don't want to just finish one off and then let the other ones stay alive. And the reason because is you will actually resurrect let's say you kill A, you actually resurrect B, or if you kill B, you resurrect A. So yeah, you have to kill them perfectly in a sense. And there's another thing that I'm not too sure, is that whether you can kill them off in a burst sequence or in the summon. That one I'm not too sure. I wanted to try it out, but Tifa wasn't doing much damage for some reason. So yeah, I'm not sure why either. They are resistant to almost everything except holy, magic, range, and melee as well. So yeah, I'm not sure why though. It's Kuja's event. He's using magic. The only thing he's using is holy, that they are not resistant to, but still it's pretty ridiculous how resistant they are to everything. Yeah, and that's it. You know, honestly, they don't really get a turn. Penelo just keeps spinning, and Rinoa as well just help charge up the gauge, and then that's it. Use Penelo's FR because honestly is the one that really gets the most HP damage bonus. For my Dare to Defy, I freed Penelo. Sorry, not Penelo. I freed Rinoa from the Dare to Defy tree, and I used Size to solo it. And after that, I used Rinoa, Hope, and Kin to finish these bosses off. They are all, you know, perfect damage, so to speak, other than Kane with his burst and his LD. But again, it's not the end of the world. It's just some damage that is single target, so to speak, right? Again, Rinoa was not able to finish them off in her burst, quite similar to this one actually. But with Kane, there was actually more damage in the burst sequence. Probably because this run has no follow-up attacks. But yeah, that's probably the reason why. Overall, lesser HP damage bonus, but with Kane's additional help, I believe I put them in the red, like the 20 something, maybe even lesser percent in the Dare to Defy. You guys will see it's just as short. And then use Hope to supercharge the force gauge bar, and also saved one S1 and S2 for charging the force gauge later on. First one was Hope's FR and Rinoa's burst. Sadly, Rinoa can only increase the gauge by 30% with Hope's FR, but I think overall wasn't too bad damage. I think it was still more than what Rinoa could have done by herself. I'm not sure though. I might have to test it out, but Rinoa was actually doing pretty decent damage. If you think that Rinoa's FR does more, then by all means, I just use Hope to supercharge it and then go into Rinoa's burst. So you just need a little bit of timing there. The second one I use Rinoa's FR because Hope, like I said, I was trying to save one S1 and one S2 for supercharging, and yeah, so pass the turn over to Rinoa, and I think I had to charge a bit of the gauge a bit more. Like there was like maybe 10% short, so use Rinoa to charge and then FR with her. And then that was pretty easy. After that I used Hope to supercharge, and then I went into summon, and that was it. The summon actually killed the bosses. So yeah, you can use the summon to kill. In fact, I think that's a pretty safe option, right? As long as the bosses is like single digits, there's a very good chance the summon will kill it. So yeah, using Rinoa to supercharge well, not really supercharge, just charge the gauge. The reason why is because Penelo's burst is more important in my opinion. It's more useful than Rinoa's. So yeah, that's the reason why I use Rinoa to charge it, even though she has a burst up. And I think that's it for the commentary, guys. Honestly, it's pretty straightforward. Another nice thing about using Kain is that when you're charging the gauge, he actually does his follow-up attacks. So yeah, additional damage, right? So yeah, that's it. I think the counter went off after the burst. So I guess this was a run, but yeah, not the end of the world. I had Raijin's core up, so they wouldn't be doing any HP damage to me. But Brave still goes through, obviously. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
容赦しないよ。